If this hadn't been filmed, nobody would believe it. That's exactly what people started saying after watching a video from a quiet town in southern Brazil. What looked like an ordinary evening suddenly turned into one of the funniest and most heartwarming pet moments the internet had seen in a long time. It all started when a loud knocking sound echoed through the front gate of a family home. The owner, Edson Gatza, immediately stopped what he was doing and rushed outside. The noise was strong enough to make anyone think something serious was happening. Maybe someone needed help. Maybe it was an unexpected visitor. But when he opened the gate, he froze for a second. Standing there calmly, waiting to be let inside, was one of the family dogs. Yes, the dog had knocked on the gate. And somehow, he looked completely normal about it, as if coming home and asking someone to open the door was part of his daily routine. The story happened in the small town of Tamboara, in Brazil, where life moves a little slower and many homes still have large yards and open spaces. Edson's house is almost like a small farm property, and the dogs there are used to having freedom to explore around the neighborhood. Apparently, the dogs often jump over the wall to go on little adventures outside. But here comes the unbelievable part. When they want to come back home, they don't jump back in. They knock on the gate and wait for someone to open it. And these weren't random noises by accident. The dogs actually hit the gate hard enough to get attention, almost like they understood exactly what they were doing. That evening, around sunset, Edson heard the first loud knock and walked outside to check. There was the family dog, standing patiently at the entrance like someone who had simply forgotten their keys. Anyone who owns a dog knows how incredibly smart they can be. Dogs learn routines faster than most people realize. They observe human behavior constantly. They recognize sounds, schedules, emotions, and even small habits around the house. Some know exactly when their owners are coming home just by hearing a car from far away. But Edson still had no idea the situation was about to get even funnier. A few moments after letting the first dog inside, another loud knock came from the gate. Confused, he walked back outside, and there was another family dog waiting to come in. At that point, it almost felt planned, like the dogs had organized their own schedule for coming home one by one. But the front gate service wasn't over yet. Less than a minute later, another knock echoed through the yard. Edson opened the gate again and found the third little mixed-breed dog standing there patiently, waiting his turn. And honestly, that was probably the moment everyone watching completely lost it laughing. Because as soon as Edson saw the last dog, his voice changed instantly. He picked him up, started talking in that soft, affectionate tone every pet owner recognizes immediately, and treated him like the absolute baby of the family. And let's be honest, every household has that one pet, the spoiled one, the favorite. The little sweetheart who gets extra cuddles without anyone even trying to hide it. The video became even more entertaining because people online noticed that detail right away. Millions of viewers started laughing at the idea of 3 dogs returning from their adventures separately and politely knocking on the gate instead of climbing back over the wall. One dog knocks, then another, like neighbors arriving home after a long day. The funniest part is that if someone simply told this story without video proof, almost nobody would believe it. But the entire moment was captured by the home security camera. And maybe that's why the internet fell in love with it so quickly. Nothing about it felt staged. The dogs were simply being themselves. Natural, smart, curious, and surprisingly organized. Mixed-breed dogs are often known for being especially adaptable and intelligent. Many animal experts say they learn by observing patterns and routines very quickly. Over time, these 3 clearly figured out how the household worked. To leave the house, jump over the wall, to come back home, knock and wait for the human doorman. As the video spread online, the comments became just as funny as the scene itself. Some people joked that they thought it was a delivery driver knocking at the gate. Others said each new knock made the situation more unbelievable. and many pet owners started sharing similar stories about the strange habits their own dogs had learned over the years. Because that's the thing about animals. They always find ways to surprise us. Even without speaking, dogs communicate incredibly well. They understand routines, emotions, and relationships better than many people expect. And sometimes, they create moments so human-like that it becomes impossible not to smile. But one detail made the story even more special. This wasn't the first time it had happened. Edson had already posted another video months earlier showing one of the dogs doing exactly the same thing, walking up to the gate, knocking, and waiting calmly to be let inside. So this wasn't luck or coincidence. This was their actual routine. And honestly, maybe that's what touched so many people around the world. The video wasn't just funny. It showed trust, connection, family. The dogs knew someone would open the gate for them, and Edson answered every knock like someone who already understood those little personalities perfectly. If you enjoy real stories about pets, emotional animal moments, and unbelievable connections between humans and dogs, make sure to subscribe to the channel right now. There are always new heartwarming stories waiting for you here. Subscribe to the channel and keep following real news and true stories. At the end of the day, maybe dogs really are only missing one thing: the ability to speak. Because intelligence, emotion, loyalty, and personality, they already have all of that. And in a world filled with stress and bad news, small moments like this remind people why animals are so special. Sometimes happiness is simply hearing a knock at the gate, opening the door, and finding your dog standing there proudly after a little adventure. Now tell me in the comments, what's the funniest or smartest thing your pet has ever done that nobody would believe without video proof? Subscribe to the channel and keep following real news and true stories.